What is up, woke family? It's your boy Wokey Bucks, and I'm back again with another live stream. So the topic of this live stream today is it's going to be in regards to why women love bad boys more than they love nice guys. So we're going to get into this live stream right now by watching this reaction video, and then from there I'll give you my thoughts on the reaction video. Right. So let's get into this video.
Psychologically, women are more likely to experience romantic love with dominant men, even though dominant men typically demonstrate less ability to express the kind of companionship, relational skills, and emotional attachment that women ultimately desire in a lifelong mate. In other words, women, if you simply follow your feelings, you are more likely to fall in love with a guy who will thrill you for 12 to 18 months as a boyfriend and then frustrate you for 5 to 6 decades as a husband.
Let me be real straight up with you guys, bro. The nicer I am to my wife, the less she respects me. And she's actually she's a good woman. All right, I'm gonna keep this quick, and I'm gonna be straight up. I'm probably gonna make some people mad. I'm just gonna say it. And I'm gonna elaborate on it too, but this right here goes to show you that you cannot please a woman, bro. You cannot long term forever please a woman. Because women are always, they're so unstable, bro. They are going to get dissatisfied. What I mean by women being unstable and never being able to be long-term satisfied, because they can be satisfied temporarily, but long-term, they're going to not be satisfied. They romantically are attracted to dominant men who are emotionally unavailable. Then they feel like, well, he's not emotionally available enough. So then they go get a dude who is nice and kind and caring and emotionally available, and then they say he's too caring, and I don't want that. That's what I mean by unstable. No matter what, she's going to find something she don't like, and she's not going to be happy, bro. Videos ago, I said that what women want intellectually and what they are biologically attracted to are two different things, because women don't understand themselves. Actually, as a whole human race, we've been trying to understand ourselves. That's why they put billions and billions of dollars into studying the brain and neuroscience and psychology and things like that.
All right. So we're gonna end off the live. We're gonna have to end off the video like that, right? So let's break down the video that we just watched. What that woman said is facts. What the dude said that reacted to her video is facts. We live in this clown world right now. We live in this society that's very, very fabricated, that tries to tell women, you need to be equal to a man. You need to make the same amount as a man. You need to be strong and independent, make your own money, whoop-de-whoop. And then when it comes to chivalry, right, treating women fairly, they also want to be treated like a woman. So when it suits them, they want to be treated equally to a man. But when it also suits them, they want to be treated like a lady. And I'm hearing other men are also going to agree with me, right? At least woke spiritual men of the Most High, alpha males. They're going to agree that you cannot choose one and choose the same one and choose another one at the same time. You have to choose whether you want to be equal to a man or whether you want to be treated like a lady, straight up, right? But a lot of women nowadays, like I said, want to be modern day ladies. They want to be modern women, and then they want a traditional man to come and sweep them off their feet, who's over 6 feet tall, makes $100,000 a year. But I thought you'd get your own money. See, the problem we have in society now is that a woman will make her own money, but still expect a man to spend his own money, but not contribute a single penny of hers. Even though we're equal and she's strong and independent, she doesn't want to contribute a single dime because she feels like she's better than that. But it's like, if we as masculine alpha men do not start to push this agenda of stopping this nonsense, it's only going to spiral out of control even more, right? To where it's even gotten to right now, bro. If masculine men had stepped up and said what they had to say, these women wouldn't even be disrespecting men the way they disrespect men. But the reality of the situation is that, like he said in the video, a woman could literally have an alpha man in her life right now that is emotionalist, but is still taking care of her as the bad dude. but she'll want to go get a good dude because he pays more attention to her. But then when he pays more attention to her, she loses interest and wants to go back to the bad dude or the bad boy, right? Which goes to show you that women don't truly know themselves. And if anything, when he said that women are intellectually attracted to something and then biologically attracted to something, when he says intellectually, he's basically talking about social constructs, right? What women have been told they're supposed to be attracted to, basically interfering with their biology, right? Women have been intellectually told that nice guys are the people that are going to take care of them long term and be a good father figure to their children in the future and good fathers in general. But the reality of the situation is that biologically, they want to reproduce with the most viable man out there, which is the bad boy. But they keep trying to fight their true nature. And the reality of the situation is that social constructs do not adhere to reality. Let me repeat that again. Social constructs do not adhere to reality. So instead of the woman trying to fight her true nature and her being attracted to bad boys, right, and trying to go after the good guys, she needs to focus on what she truly likes. If she likes the bad guy, then deal with the bad guy. But you also have to be ready to face the tune of your own horn and realize that that bad guy, more bad boy, more likely than not, is not going to be the father of your children. Prepare and be willing to be there in his life. But if you're wise enough at the same time as well too, you also understand that if you're going to choose to go for the nice guy, you have to be ready for him to be consistent with you, right? Don't get too emotional with him. Don't do any of the extra nonsense because you realize that at the end of the day, if you do that, you run the risk of him honestly just getting sick and tired of it. He might not come to tell you, but you understand that you're not going to be able to play that on the bad boy. Why? Because the bad boy is going to see right through it, and then he's going to just leave you, right? So that just goes to show you that women are generally unstable with their emotions, and it's up to you as a man to be able to be that spiritual leader and be that emotional leader and lead her through logic. Don't lead her with her emotions, right? You as a man, if you consider yourself to be a masculine man, you cannot enter into a woman's playground, which is emotion. You cannot get emotional with her, right? You need to stay focused. You need to stay in frame. If she ever tries to get emotional with you, you lead with logic. That should be able to get her back into shape if she's meant for you. If she's not meant for you, then you walk away. You understand? And don't do it with any type of regret. The thing you have to understand is that the person that's meant for you, if they're meant for you, they're going to come back into your life, right? They're going to come back into your life. They're going to be part of your life. They're going to come into your life. Never feel like you have to force anything because anything that's forced is not genuine. You understand? Anything that's forced is not genuine. So you definitely need to put yourself in the best position to become successful. That is not going to happen if you're not elevating every single day as a man, if you're not focused on self-improvement, right? Because the reality of the situation is that we live in a society now where the average woman is not ready to settle for you, especially if you're an average dude. So if you're not self-improving, what are you doing? If you're not self-improving, how are you getting yourself better to become the best catch for any woman you're going to date in the future? You have to focus on self-improvement. That's a must in order to become the person you know you're meant to become. It's not going to happen if you're not putting in the work on a day in and day out basis. Because the reality of the situation is that society is only getting worse when it comes to the expectation of the woman. A woman can literally be 20 years old, be a single mother, and talk about I'm not settling, right? Why would you not settle when you've already lowered your value by 2 points, if not more, by becoming a mother at your young age, right? You have to understand that the average dude is not ready to be able to put up with a woman that has a child. The average dude is not willing to put up with a woman that's fat and out of shape. The average dude is not willing to put up with a lot of nonsense from the average woman, right? Unless she's just doing it to be able to get intercourse out of the woman. But the thing is that you can get intercourse and then what happens after that? You're going to eventually end up leaving. So the reality of the situation is that the average woman needs to understand there is more that she needs to be able to bring to the table than just her body or her face. She needs to learn how to become submissive and feminine, learn how to cook and clean for her man, and try not to piss him off in order to be able to make him to leave. That's the reality of the situation, right? Men have been doing the traditional role for years, providing monetarily wise, right? And supplies that obviously everybody's going to need in the household. But women have just veered off from everything that they're supposed to do because of the feminist movement that started in the 60s and have led now to the 2020s, which is just moving in new waves. But the point here lies that if one is not doing what they can in order to be able to put themselves in the best situation to succeed, it's going to be hard for relationships to move forward or people to be able to communicate with each other in a respectful manner if modern women, especially, are not acting traditional. And if traditional men, right, which are obviously considered the alphas, the masculine men are acting modern like beta male simps and just completely putting their value beneath the girl and not cherishing their value as woke ones of the Most High. If you understand, it's because you're woke. If you don't understand, you're not woke. This is the man of this live stream. If you like this live stream, make sure you go spam that like button, leave comments, share this live stream with your friends, subscribe to the live stream, or subscribe to the channel at Wokey Bucks, WOKEEBUKS, and tap the notification bell to get all the latest videos that I post. Patreon link will be down in the description below, and so will social media links. So make sure you go give those a check. But without further ado, this is going to end this live stream. This is Wokey Bucks, and I'm out, man.